Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
My mic sounds nice. Everyone.
Your cruise.
We are here. We are back. This is For You Radio. Each and every Friday from 8 to 10. Right here on Intermix Radio. I'm Bass the General.
That's right. Cement
You
DJ
see the
Hands
smile,
in the
right? You
building.
see her?
I can't hear nothing.
I kind of hear you. You got
I'm
your...
taking them off. I'm
You taking them off?
Because I can't hear.
You
Now
can,
I can hear.
you can hear better?
Yeah.
All right. I need you to be comfortable in your zone now.
Yeah.
All right? You hear better? I know y'all see her. She's here. Miss Melissa Morgan is in the building.
Hello, it's me.
None other. You got your specs on today.
These are my little bling stuff, but it's the real me. See?
Right.
Real me.
There's no clone going on here. You know, she is definitely here. It's an honor and a privilege to have you here with For You Radio. We appreciate you coming through and stopping by.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
Now, you have some things cooking going on, you know, that's as of late, but I would really like to talk to you because this is like my first, the only opportunity that I've had to speak to someone of your stature.
Oh, I have a stature?
Yes, you do. Because you have, you know, I consider it for me, you know, I remember, you know, doing the hustle to all that Food's Paradise and, my sister and them listening to, not only that, but Body to Body was hot too. Yeah, you know.
Was that one of my first ones? Yeah.
Body to Body was.
That was my first #1 dance song.
Body to Body.
Yes,
that was one of those.
I was almost like fresh out of high school and working in Chase Manhattan down on Wall Street.
Wow.
Making like $15 an hour. I was good.
And that was
I was good old secretary now. Because I was making $15 back then. Y'all just making $15 now.
That's crazy.
So and that record popped. And
how did that come about? You said you was at Chase Bank. You was good.
Yeah. Well, I was doing sessions with Jocelyn Brown and all these people.
Okay.
And they called me to do a session for this song, Keep in Touch, Body to Body, and the lead singer didn't show up. And it was with a male guy named Don Hamilton and another young lady that I work with a lot called Cookie Watkins.
Okay.
And the singer just didn't show up, so Patrick Adams just looked, he was like, Can you sing it? And Cookie was like, it's too high for me. And he said, I don't want a male to sing. And he's like, well, what about you? Can you sing? And I was like, how much you paying?
Let's talk about them coins right now.
Where's the money?
Then, I was doing session work. He had paid me $50. He said, I'll pay you another $75.
Look at that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, oh, man, we in the money. We didn't know what's going on, like
$15 an hour. Extras. In no time.
Yes, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Let me just finish my apple. I was eating the apple. And I did that song and sang it like in 1 or 2 takes, and I'm like, I'm done. I can't do nothing else with it. And he said, you don't need to do nothing with it. And 2 weeks later, it was on the radio. Man, I was like, $75 an hour. Man,
I've been bamboozled.
Some money over this bad boy. But then they started calling me, immediately.
Right.
Like $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 gigs.
Right.
And I went to the guy at Chase. And I was really... My boss was so fine. He was a white guy, but he was a fine-looking white guy. I really enjoyed working for him because the girls used to come by. Is he in the office?
And you get a kick out of that.
Yeah. He took me out to lunch and stuff. I was like, oh, I think he likes me. You know what I'm saying? And I walked up in there and I was like, I gotta quit.
Oh my God!
Because I got
the schedule was
records.
getting too crazy.
Like,
so that was one take. Like you went in there and knocked it out that one.
It was
take?
like 1, 2 takes, and we was done. Patrick Adams. I mean, come on. Back in the day, they just let you go in and sing. There was none of that.
Right. It was really real to real.
It was a real deal.
Yeah, it was really real.
And we, I come from singing at the Cellar.
Okay.
two shows a night.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with a band.
Right.
So we was at our prime. That was our prime. All of our voices, Jocelyn Brown, me, Johnny Kemp, all of our voices were like in tip-top.
Now y'all can't, these names. She's, these are close friends of hers, so she's just like throwing them out there. But these people are real heavyweights and legends in the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they have definitely
sculpted the sound of hip hop. I mean, of R&B as we've known it through the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah. So I mean, I came up with the Freddie Jacksons and when I came
sung with Shaka a little bit.
I sang with Shaka. I went to Juilliard School of Music, and then I got the call to sing with Shaka and left there.
What was that like working with Shaka Khan?
Oh man, she was really cool.
Right.
She's one of those. Either you can do it or you can't.
Right.
And if you can't, don't waste my time. So like the first time I met her, actually Johnny Kemp was waiting with me in the lobby, and she had just did a show, and they said wait here, and then she's gonna come and she's gonna let you know if you got the gig. And when I met her, she was like, that's her, come on, and she took me up to her house, and before we even got in her house, I'm in the elevator, and she's like, well, can you sing, bitch?
Right.
Well, if I couldn't sing, I wouldn't be here.
I know that's right. That's what's up.
I'd be like, that's it, Shaka,
Let's get right to it. Right.
Get to the work.
I like you. Come on, bitch. Right. She calls everybody bitch. I'm sorry. I don't, but she does.
Right. But that's kind of cool, though. That's kind of cool. I mean, and then working with her, then you moved on, and then you did the cover. Now that the cover is like people skip a whole body of work and go straight to that cover you did, the Prince Do Me Baby.
Yeah. That was really weird because I was actually, rest in peace, I was actually on tour with Kashif.
Okay.
When I got that deal, we were opening for Gladys Knight on. We did like 10 dates with her, and we were opening for her on Broadway.
Okay.
And Hush Productions, with Melba Moore and all of them, they was there because they were managing Kashif.
Right.
And they had just signed Freddie.
He had signed to Kashif was signed to Hush, correct?
Yes. And they had just signed Freddie. And I was just in the back room like chilling, and they came in and they was like, "Don't you think it's time for you to stop singing background and do your own thing?" And I was like, yeah, I guess, I'm making money out of this. They said, come in the office, and this was like, we actually did on Sunday. They said, come in the office like on Monday or Tuesday. And I literally went in the office and they signed me right on the spot and signed me with Capitol Records.
Wow.
And here's the thing with Capitol Records. They signed me, and the president of Capitol Records, his name was Don Grierson.
Okay.
He said, the next R&B singer I sign has got to do this song. Now, I'm like about 19, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so we're like, well, what song is it? And he was like, I've been holding Prince's Do Me Baby. I have that on hold for like 2 years, and it's about to, be released.
Right.
And the next person that I sign has got to do that. And I'm signing you, so it's you.
Wow.
And it's like, I got to call my dad. I don't know about all that. But meanwhile, I had just good body to body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the Do Me Baby, I was like,
that's a little different.
Yeah,
I
called my dad, and he was like, well, baby girl, can you sing the song? And I was like, yeah, I can sing the song. He said, well, go in there and sing the heck out of it,
Right.
And
with those kind of blessings, it's like, Daddy said it's okay.
Daddy said it's all right.
Right.
So give me the song. And Paul Lawrence, who have been working with Freddie, produced it. And actually, some of the singers I have been working with at the Cellar, they came in and sang background with me. And the rest is really history. We had no idea. Yeah. Wow. That's definitely big. Now, how was that experience? Because I know you and Prince at some point met. Yeah, we did meet. He didn't produce it, but we did meet because actually Don Grierson set up for me to go and meet him in the green room at a Lionel Richie concert. Wow. At the Rose Bowl in Los Angeles, and it's so funny because I walked in there and I got on white leather and he got on white leather too. I was like, well, wait a minute now. We got a connection here. And he didn't talk much. Right. He just came up and said, thank you for a great song. And I was like, it was your song. He said, no, but you made it great. You made it go to #1. I didn't do that. You know? And we was friends till the end. Right. Yeah, rest in peace to Prince too. Till the end, definitely a legend himself. Hands, I know you are like waiting to jump in here. So,
well, I want to know what it was like when you first heard like your songs being used in hip hop?
What was the first one? I'm trying to see who was the first. I think LL was the first one.
Right.
He did that was it 14 shots to the dome or something? Yeah, and he
I think it was 13 something like that. Yeah, or 16 shots to the dome.
And he did that, and they actually had me come in and sing on the remix. Because it wasn't Molly Mall was producing
I think it was Molly
Mall. So he had me
produced
come in and sing on the remix. It was really kind of weird to me. It really was, because I come from that Chaka Khan school. You know, I don't need no rappers singing on my song.
Right.
Well, look, one of her biggest songs was "I Feel for You."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you know, we was just coming into that.
Right.
And it got kind of scary when hip hop and stuff started taking over, because literally, if you really think about it, and I said this in my Unsung episode, because of hip hop, not that we didn't love it, and not that we didn't love the rap and what MC Hammer and all of them were doing at the time,
right? But
it was so powerful, and the people in R&B wasn't keeping up. We literally lost about 15 years of good R&B music.
Right.
You know, because hip hop just took
over, right?
And they wasn't allowing us. We didn't have nowhere to fit.
Right.
You know, what we were doing was actually becoming obsolete.
Obsolete, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we lost about 15 years before we got it, you know, and then the Janets, and, you know, some of them got through, but now we're just getting back to the point where it's like, okay, let me hear some real singing and some real music without rap and without, you know what I'm saying, that type of beat.
Right, live sound.
We're just getting back to that with the Layla Hathaways, what she's doing, you know, and Jill Scott's and what they're doing, and Fantasia. But we was out there lost for a minute.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
It definitely was
about 15 years.
Because you had a lot of girls who really can't sing.
Yeah.
Out there making a lot of money.
You know.
But still.
Yeah. You know, and we love the Mary J's, because at least she kept it real. But there was a lot of them out there making money. We was like, what the heck? I'm not getting it. Because you can't. I'm Elisa Morgan. I'm who I am. So I can't say, okay, in order to make money, I'm going to go in the studio and act like I can't sing.
Or act like it's
How
something
does
that you
that
don't
work?
want to do.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. So all you can do is just do what you do and say, you know what? If they're not liking this, then I got to go to work. I got to tour.
Right.
So
until this is over.
When you have somebody like Mary J. Blige who sang, because I believe she did your song over with Jay-Z early in Jay-Z's career.
Yeah.
When you have somebody like that doing your song over, do they reach out to you first and say, hey, look, this is...
Not at first. Yeah, but I was on the remix.
Right,
Jay-Z.
right.
But not at first. But at least Mary had enough respect to say, girl, I did this because I love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I love what you do, and you brought me through. And then she even went back and in her breakthrough album did, you know, Can't Keep a Good Woman Down, which used another one of my samples with my vocals and everything in it. So, you know, I got paid.
Bottom line,
she
respected
homage.
You were respected financially.
And I'm still. I mean, I really thank them for that, because you know, now with internet and all that stuff and streaming and all that's how we getting paid. If you didn't write back then, I really feel sorry for you. I'm glad that I was co-write on basically all of my stuff. Because that's how we getting money now.
Off of your publishing.
And what's happening is that now the publishing, because they're streaming and people see the money coming in, now they're coming to people like me and the writers and stuff like that and saying, look, hey, you know, let me use your catalog for a couple of years and I'll give you, you know, $200,000, $300,000.
Right.
You'll get that lump sum and you can live, you know.
Right.
And
it's a whole new hustle now.
Right. Hopefully you'll be here 5 or 6 years from now when it's over, you know, and you get your stuff back.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean that's how we living, because we getting paid now.
Yeah, because I know that's what Paul McCartney is going through right now with Sony. I think the terms of his contract is coming up at, I think, in 2018 or 2019.
But he don't own his publishing.
Yeah. Oh, see, he's trying to get his rights or something back from Sony.
He's trying to get it back from Michael Jackson.
Right.
And that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. That's what he's trying to do. He's probably trying to get Sony to buy it back as part of his deal.
Right.
You know, to stay with Sony. So then he don't have to kick out the money. Sony will kick out the millions of dollars.
And then he just put his name on it.
Yeah, to keep Paul McCartney, and he'll get his songs and his rights back. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
My God,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I think that's well tied up.
That's well tied up.
Well tied up.
So, this business is tricky.
Yeah,
you know?
It is.
I'm gonna write a book because everybody says that, you know, I've survived, so I should write about surviving in the music business, especially as a female, because they don't, even these young people, they don't know about that publishing stuff and everything. They going up in there, you know, giving lyrics and giving stuff away just to get on stuff. In 10 years from now, they're going to be broke.
Yeah, because it's not so much as just a lookout, but you have to be able to secure your future with that too.
Exactly. You know, I watch Love and Hip Hop, and it's like, yeah, but who got the rights to that stuff that y'all out there?
They're going to be reselling and
Mona Scott
advertising.
Yeah. You know, these producers, you signed with me and carrying on. I'm like, you know, I said, I come from the old school, because Sheaf had a stable of writers that he had rights to all their stuff. And they was in his studio writing stuff, and that's kind of like what these producers are doing.
Yeah, now. Even with the Beats as well, too. They do the same thing. They get a producer, a young producer up and coming, have them send them something they did, and then to get it placed, they'll put their name on it.
Just to get their name on it.
I can tell you stories. I know that, you know, there's been many of artists out there now. I think even Trey Songz went through that.
I mean, even as a DJ, I've gone through it where it was like, well, there's a specific DJ playing. Are you willing to just come up there? And you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to get exposure, so I'll take a less of a than I would normally come out for.
Yeah, we do that all the time.
You know, sometimes you got to do that.
Yeah. I mean,
that's all part of survival.
That's all part of survival.
This year I'm going to the Grammys, and I'm paying for everything myself because I haven't been there. But then now that I'm there, now they're like, okay, well, we wanted to walk the red carpet. We wanted to come here. We wanted to do this. You know, so sometimes you got to put yourself out there.
Yeah, and put yourself in those positions to do those things.
That's right.
So, are there any artists right now that you listen to that are like young artists that are on your radar that you're like, oh, I like that?
You know what? I like Ro James.
Ro James.
Yeah, Ro James.
I'm really liking what he's doing. He's like one of my favorite right now, you know. Some of the Drake stuff I have liked, but basically the females is kind of hard.
It's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard.
Do you find yourself like, oh man, I could have did that better than that?
Not even, you know, not even that I could have did that, but did they do it the best that they could?
Because listen,
yeah, that's my question.
We do that too.
That auto tune and everything.
Yeah, and it's like, but did y'all do that the best you could do it, or did you do it? You know what I'm saying? To say I'm who I am, and they're gonna
because
like
see,
anyway.
It's hard to go to some of their shows because they have these backtracks playing. When you're used to hearing Angela Winbush singing or Whitney really singing, Anita Baker really singing. You know what I'm saying? Like you hearing Luther for real. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to hearing those backtracks.
Yeah, and I go out to see all of them. I went to see Keisha Coles and all of them. I try to go out a little bit. Sometimes I don't like the whole scene because it's just a whole different thing. But you know, it's like, well, if there's some place that I know, I'll go and watch them. And it's just like a whole different thing. You know, I can go and see Ashaka and people like that, and Patty and get gigs and open. I just did all of Europe with Patty, London, Amsterdam, and everything we played
out there working.
Yeah, Wembley Arena. You know, it was me, Patty, and the Whispers, and it was great. You know, and then you could go to one of these young artists show. You know, and they're like, you know, yeah, she knows who you are, but you're gonna have to wait to see her, and it's like, really, really, okay, yeah,
all right, okay. You know, this is that little area now.
Yeah, now you're gonna tell me you're bigger than Patty,
right?
And I don't wait for Patty, right? You know
Patty,
what I'm saying?
Girl,
yeah,
right.
So it's like, okay, you know, so it's a different mindset.
Well, this is what I want to do. I want to go away for a little bit. I don't want to give y'all too much. I want y'all to soak that in. You're listening to For You Radio here on In The Mix Radio each and every Friday from 8 to 10. I'm Bass the General. I'm here with DJ Hands.
Yeah.
DJ Hands, I want you to DJ for the people a little bit, and we'll come back with more with Miss Melissa Morgan.
Oh, that's nice. You said it right. That was cool.
The Mix Radio. My man DJ Hands did his thing. Of course, he opened up with Miss Melissa Morgan's music. So fire.
That classic.
Almost got up and started doing a little two-step. You know, you used to do the hustle and all that to that. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't going to get into too much of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're back, and I've been enjoying my time here, being educated on a few things as far as this industry. Now, moving forward,
Yes.
in the very near future, you have an event that you are working on right now alongside of Music-O-Mania, the festival.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that. My good friend Deidre Tate, and the director and the whose vision this is. His name is Dennis Bullock.
Okay.
And they putting together this big Music-O-Mania weekend
Right.
in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Wow.
Nice.
June 22nd through the 25th,
Right.
2017 at the Hard Rock
Rock
Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, I got the flyers going and people they can see it.
They got
can
the,
check
the
it out.
model. They're
Right.
gonna have a fashion show.
Mhm.
I think I'm singing one song for the fashion show.
Okay.
Music, comedy, golf, fashion show, and it's hosted by Ed Lover. And then there's going to be a concert, I
Right.
think, on that Saturday night. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you bought us packages for both of them.
Huh?
The packages for both
And
of
you
them.
bought us the package for both.
Right.
Did I? Let me see. Let me check my notes.
I think you left them. You were supposed to have
See, what
dropped
had
them
happened
in the
was-
front. You know, I'm waiting for the email. People, look, y'all see it right?
All
Waiting
I
on
see
the
is
email.
book your trip now at www.music, MUSIKOMANIA,
Right.
FEST.com,
Right.
or call 732-979-2252.
Right.
Or email musicomaniafest@gmail.com.
Right.
So all this stuff is going. But wait a minute. I got a special promotion.
Oh,
Wait a
okay.
minute. Use special promotion code Melissa Morgan,
Right.
all lowercase, to get 50% off the festival passes.
Wow.
So not only you get your trip, but then you got to pay to go into all these events.
It's right.
So it
get
would
a-
usually cost $500. If you use my name, Melissa Morgan, lowercase, you can get in for $250.
Now, don't make the mistake and put in Melissa
Yeah.
Morgan. It's Melissa
Yeah.
Morgan.
MELISAMORGA, and no double anything in my name.
Right. No,
Yes.
I see we got
Ain't no
some.
double here.
Right.
Even though I'm writing a song called 4-to-1.
4-to-1, still no doubles.
Yeah, I'm writing a song for my new CD called 4-to-1. It'll take 4 of her to be 1 of me.
That's
Wow.
what's up.
And that hot 4-to-1.
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 Now,
You like that?
okay, let me see. Wait, we might need to talk about 4-to-1.
4-to-1, baby. It's gonna take 4 of her to be 1 of me, and then
Wow.
she still can't be me. Yeah.
That's how I feel about mine.
Yes. See.
Man, can we get a bomb for that bomb? She just blew the building up. You know what I'm saying? He giving out hand claps. I need the building to shake.
Yeah,
I need
the
bombs dropping.
Yes.
Because she's blowing up the spot. It
4 to
need
1.
4 of you for 1 of her.
Yes. 4
But
to
only
1.
she can say that,
That's
though. I mean,
right.
you know.
Yeah,
right.
I'm feeling good about that. So I'm doing all my talk points here.
Okay.
So Music-O-Mania is having a comedy competition on Sunday, January 29th at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Okay, in New Bronx, New
Okay.
Jersey. Now, I see if we get a caller to come up, we may be able to get
We
them
can give away some
s-
tickets.
some tickets.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. So she said a pair of tickets to 5 callers. So
Right.
Yeah. So I've done my part, Deidre.
She has covered the bases. She has done her task that she's been tasked
Dennis
to
and
do.
Deidre, I did my part.
Right.
Music-O-Mania, June 22nd. You know, and just we'll talk about my websites and
Right.
you know,
Absolutely.
social media, and then you guys can go on there, and it'll be all on there. And go to musicmania.com or Music Mania Festival. It's up on the thing, and
Right.
you'll find the info.
Yeah, find the info
Yeah.
is definitely there.
Yeah.
You know, and don't forget when you do get your package, if you put in the password,
Yeah.
the passcode,
Melissa Morgan.
Melissa Morgan,
Uh-huh.
you get half
Lowercase.
off.
Half off. Yeah, 250.
That's a
good.
I
yeah.
love a
Yeah, that's
discount.
good.
Yeah.
I love a discount.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ain't
that's
nothing
good.
wrong with a discount.
Yeah,
I buy stuff I don't
ain't
even
mad
need
at
because of a
Nah,
discount.
and
So
it's
I might want
50.
to get that.
They ain't even give you 10%, 20. No, they ain't even do you like that.
50.
50.
50.
50.
50. You have that 250, you could come and have a good time and
See everything.
see everything.
That's
Yeah,
like buy
comedy
one,
show.
get
Comedy
one
show.
free.
Yes.
I believe Talent is Talent supposed to be there.
I think
Capone's supposed to be
Talent,
there.
yeah.
There's a couple of people that's going to be
And
there.
Lover.
That's
And
what I heard.
Lover's
Is that
hosting.
Lover
So,
was
and there
gonna
going to
be
be
there.
some, other entertainment. They haven't given me the names of that, but I
Right.
know there's going to be some other entertainment. So,
But they're
you're
going to be
have a
able to
great
kind of
time.
turn it up in the Dominican Republic.
Yes. At the Hard Rock Cafe, come on.
Yeah, now
Come
you
on.
Get better
you
than
got
that.
to go hard going to the Hard Rock
Yeah,
Cafe.
you know that's fabulous because
Right.
they got one of them laws.
I mean,
They
you're going to be in
get-
DR
yeah.
as it is.
Yeah, they
Dominican Republic?
Yeah,
What?
they even got a Hard Rock Cafe in Aruba. I own a place in Aruba, and they got
Right.
a Hard Rock there. You know, so
When you feel a little like you want to go out, you just go right down into the Hard Rock.
yeah, and they got music, and so the music gonna be slamming. And
Now,
the
see, I
theater
don't know
is
if she
nice,
thought
the
that got
sound.
past me. She said
Yeah.
she has a place in Aruba.
Aruba, yeah.
Now, how is that living like? Is that different? Like, how do you enjoy that?
I enjoy that so much. It's just like beach. There's just nothing.
Good
just,
air,
yeah.
food, fresh food.
That's it. You go down there and peel off the layers.
Mm.
great,
Because New York and this industry and everything, you start getting layers, start weighing you down.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You
right.
go there, peel off the layers so you can come back fresh.
Sunshine.
Yes.
And then you don't have to deal with all the, I mean, people know who you are, but it's
Yeah.
not at that same magnitude. Like if you was like,
No.
Coney Island Beach or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
no, you know what? It's not that at all because Aruba is rich and it's I think it's richer. The people there make more money than like in Jamaica, and,
Right,
and
okay.
stuff like that. So
Okay.
they're very respectful.
Right,
They
of your
might
space.
know, yeah, but they'll be like, oh, you sounds like, yeah, I thought so. All
Right.
right, girl, I'll see you on the
Thank you.
beach.
Right. See you later, neighbor.
Because I got money too.
Right,
You know what I'm
right. See you
saying?
later, neighbor. Right. I might need some sugar later.
Yeah.
Might need to knock on your door for a minute.
Right.
Come in there with a tape like, you know what? I
And
kind of figured.
But you know what? And I have a friend down there.
Uh-huh.
And I go and play with his band.
Okay,
Dave,
all right.
Dave Cousins. I go and play with the bands down there.
Right,
And
right.
I might jam a little bit. So, it's
So,
all good.
they say, iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel. So,
Yeah.
to keep that
Yeah.
voice intact and
That's right.
being able to
yeah.
do. Now, I seen your, I don't want to miss, what is, how, it just slipped, just that quick, on Centric.
Centric. What I do on Centric?
You had your own,
What I do?
what's the thing when they interview the artists?
Okay.
Unsung.
Oh no.
No.
That's TV1.
TV1.
Yeah,
TV1.
that's my girl. What's her name? TV1. She owns everything. It'll come to me. I just
Yeah,
did
because
it.
I'm trying to get it too. I know exactly what
Light
you're talking
skin,
about.
she'll come to me in
Right.
a minute. I'm so sorry, baby.
Deborah
It's-
Lee.
Deborah.
Deborah.
No,
No, not
that's
Deborah.
not Deborah. The
Deborah
other
Lee.
one. Oh God, I just did a. I'm going on. Excuse me. I'm going on Facebook.
We got
for
to
a
get
second.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Get to
this
that.
right.
But yeah, the
Uh-huh.
unsung was, it was
Yes.
interesting to see. Now, how did that come about? Like, it's been going on for some time, so I'm pretty sure this is the first time they reached out to you, or you was hesitant on doing it, or.
Well, I never. When it first came out, I was like, there's no way I'm doing it, no unsung.
Right.
Because just the stories they told. I mean, anybody in this industry, and I'm not trying to down nobody, but anybody in industry that saw Sly Stone's Unsung.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
You had to be scared for your life. I mean,
Really?
some of those ones that they showed that, they were so on top, and then the drugs and
Right,
this and that,
right,
and then
right.
they show them living in a van at the end. It's like,
Right.
oh, heck no! I own in Aruba.
Right,
I'm in Queens, New York, and I got
Right.
a house in South Carolina. You ain't portraying me like that.
Nope.
You ain't portraying me like that.
But
you
I
know?
get, but see, yes, but your story.
You ain't portraying
Right.
me like
Portraying.
that. Portraying. You see what I'm saying? You get it? Portraying.
Had me out there looking
silly.
Portraying me like that. Nah.
But your
I'm
story
good.
read different, though.
Yeah, my story read different.
Right.
And, it took about 3 hours on the phone with the producers. Like, we cannot portray you like anybody else. We have to tell your story.
Right.
You know, if you got a little dirt and you want, you know, we might scurry it up a little bit.
Right,
you know,
right.
But we can't say that you're living in a van if
Right.
you're not living
in the van.
Right.
This is true.
You know, we can't
Right.
say that you did drugs if you
You
didn't
never do drugs. Right.
You know, so you don't have that kind of story. I think the worst thing that they had is that they talked about me and my ex-husband, Shelly
Right.
Garrett.
Shelly, yeah.
who used to do the plays, and you know.
Right.
And they was like, well, can we put a picture of him up? And I was like, not on my unsung, you can't. On his, maybe you can, because this
Right.
is my story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that was about it. And,
Right.
you know, it was really enlightening because I got to go into the studio and do stuff and go into storage and pull out things, you
Right.
know, from the beginning of my
Nostalgia,
career,
wow.
and you know, relive all that stuff and talk about my mom and my
Right,
dad
your
who's
dad,
no
right.
longer
Yeah,
here.
right.
And, you know, just
Daddy's
my life.
girl, yeah.
it-
Straight out of Queens, too.
yeah,
Queens girl.
It was really, you know, it really touched my heart when I seen how they did it
Right.
afterwards, and I'm really, really proud of my unsung episode.
Yeah, because it is a body of work that
Yeah.
you should be proud of because
And
they
then
didn't.
when Prince died,
Oh,
and
my
then
gosh.
Kashif died,
Oh,
so that,
man.
you know, not only do they show it now because I have one of the most positive
Right.
unsungs out there, but then, you know, they
You have
show
both
the
of them.
history.
Right.
Yeah, so when Prince died, they showed all the people that were connected to him. With Kashif, all the people that's connected to him. And I did Melba's unsung. I was
Right.
featured on hers. I did Freddie Jackson. I was featured
Featured
on
on
his.
his, yeah.
And Kashif. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's a good venue.
Yeah,
Good
it's
avenue
definitely a good
to tell
avenue.
your story.
Yeah, because, you know,
Yeah.
it get lost. Like, our history of music gets
Yes.
lost.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, unsung, some it is a little, you know, heartbreaking at
Yeah,
times.
some
to
of
see
them,
some
and
of
it'd
the
be the
stuff.
people that you were like, oh my god.
They show people
But
homeless.
yeah,
and, you know
but then
what I'm
it's like, you know,
drugged out.
but your
Really.
past
Is your
It's your
past.
past.
is your past,
They have to
and
tell
you
the
have to
story.
tell the
That's
story
right.
if you agree to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how you play your story out to this point
Yes.
is what they're going to show, and obviously, Ruba,
Yeah.
Holmes,
I
Living
know.
Well, still
You know,
involved.
Seeing
Yeah.
all of that, like, was there anybody that said to you, you know what, you might want to do this with your money, or was it somebody like? Did anybody help you along the way? Like,
My
did you have
dad
a guide you?
Yeah, my dad was always like, save and own, save and own,
Right.
save and own. So, you know, that's how I am. He said, don't try to keep up with the Joneses. You know,
Right.
if you can't afford that, you can afford something underneath that. Save
Right.
and own, because it's gonna be worth something in the long run.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So I'm very there. I'm tight with that dollar. You know, I'm always like, where my
They say
money?
frugal.
Where's my money?
Because people don't realize you know,
Uh-huh.
the big money when it comes in. You see a lot of artists that when they're on top,
Yeah.
they have a lot of nice things.
Right.
They don't realize to maintain it, you have to also maintain that level of income, and that's
Yeah.
not always guaranteed.
And listen to this. The lady's name who owns TV One, Kathy Hughes.
Kathy
Hughes,
Kathy
yes.
Hughes.
Round of applause to Kathy Hughes
Thank
and
you,
her whole
Kathy. Yeah, I just
movement
did
going on.
it honored her, and they had me
Oh, okay.
for her, so y'all can't see that, but there it is, Kathy Hughes.
If y'all go to her page, I'm pretty sure you can see that
Yeah,
picture.
go on my page.
Right.
But yes, let me talk about that, about living above your means.
Right.
Because we're hearing stories, and it's public knowledge what's happening with Mary and
Right.
people owning taxes and stuff
Right.
like that. The only advice that I can give anyone is that if you're at the top of your game, don't live at the top of your game
Right.
until you in the game at the top of your
your
game
game,
for a
right.
very, very, very long time. You know, if you're not, live a little bit under.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, I went into Atlanta
Mhm.
and Buckhead.
Okay.
Yeah, the lady said, I want to show you a house in Buckhead. They showed me a house in Buckhead, it's like, you know, $600,000, almost $1 million. Right across the street from Buckhead
Right.
is a whole community that the same person that designed and built Buckhead and built those $1 million homes, they got homes right across the street for $100,000 and something.
And look just and
That
looks
look
nice.
just like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? That look just like Buckhead. And I said, now why would I go to Buckhead just to say I'm in Buckhead?
Buckhead, right.
And I can go right across the street
and be comfortable.
In a gated community,
Right.
and spend $150,000 for the same amenities.
Right.
You know,
Same amenities.
Same amenities because it's the same, designers, the
Right.
same builder.
Right.
That don't make no sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Zip
Right.
code.
So,
It's just
yeah.
a different zip code. They want to.
You know?
Right.
So I'm just saying, everybody can't afford that $14 million home because with that $14 million home
Come staff.
comes $14 million worth of taxes every year.
Right. Yeah.
Especially in New Jersey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jersey
know?
is crazy.
And and it's gonna hit you.
Queens, Long Island, all in the places.
Yeah, it's gonna
crazy.
hit you. So,
Right.
maybe you might, if you're making, 20, 30 million, maybe you might want to just get that $1 million home at first.
Right, at
You know, and after 20 years and you say, I'm still in it, doing it, then
Right.
you on your own, go for
Right.
it.
Go for it.
Yeah, but because this industry is up and down. We done seen Aretha Franklin. We done seen so many people go through it,
Right.
and we not learning the lesson.
Right. Think
Yeah.
it won't happen to me.
It won't happen to me, and it does.
And
You
it
get
happens all the
married,
time, right?
You know what I'm saying? You look, Jennifer Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Then she
Yeah,
just like
just
a
now.
week ago talk about some man that she was about to marry just ripped her off for over $50,000. She works hard for her money.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
It
just
happens,
never
yeah.
know what's gonna happen. Divorce, all that stuff. Live a little under your means.
Yeah, because you have to be able to be prepared for that kind of stuff because there's nothing guaranteed.
Right.
really.
And it's not what you make. It's not what you say. It's what you say.
It's
That's
what
right.
you say,
what
right?
you save, yeah.
Like my sister taught me that,
Uh-huh.
and she's one of the best business people I've seen, and she didn't go to school for business.
Right,
Right.
right.
You know
I
what I'm
didn't even,
saying?
yeah.
And
Right.
she like you said, she bought, and like I was telling Bass, she bought early, like in Brooklyn, and now because of that, multimillionaire, because of property.
Yeah, I got
Own it.
properties up. I just, now I'm ready to move.
Right.
I've been at where I'm at for like 16 years. I'm never going to get that place for that kind of money. But it's like, okay, now I can move and step up a little bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
I was cool where I was because you don't live with, I'm like Whitney. You don't live with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
Yeah,
eat with me.
right.
I got to deal with this.
Right,
You know? So,
right.
yes. Good for your sister. Good for your
Right.
sister, yes.
Yeah, because you have to be able to, you got to live comfortable. Doesn't mean you have to, the Joneses down the block. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Exactly.
You have to
I've
stay
seen
within your means.
so many artists, as soon as they get money, the cars, the this, the that,
Right.
the that, and then 5 years later, they're like bankruptcy.
Right, because all of that
You know?
depreciates.
Yeah, yeah.
That
You
car,
know?
once you take it off the lot, is
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, everybody
I mean?
can't be Jay Leno. One car,
Right.
one good Mercedes is enough, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But his career was crazy, so he's able to.
He's able to do
Right.
that.
He's
That's
able
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
that,
Wait,
right.
get yourself in a position when you go, okay, I'm sitting on this and I can do
Do
this.
that, right.
It's coming because of who I am and I'm gonna be big and you
Yeah.
already getting stuff that you know you can't afford.
Right.
Trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
It's trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble in the wings, just waiting.
Yes.
Now, it's not goodbye,
Uh-huh.
but
What
I
we
would
got?
like for you to, give out your social medias and the way that people can find you. And
Okay, well you can see this, right?
Yeah, we have one of those.
Yeah, and there's the back. Yeah, so I'm going to give you all my social media stuff. Yes.
Right.
So, Facebook, it's Melissa Morgan. It was really Melissa.Morgan too. That's my personal.
Right.
Fan page, Melissa Morgan Fan Page 1. That's all Facebook. Twitter, Melissa Morgan 22. Instagram, Melissa Morgan 1. But here's the key. As long as you type in Melissa, Melisa, no double S, no double L, none of that stuff, and Morgan, I'm going to come up.
Right.
So,
You
yeah.
could just Google her,
Yes, I'm going to
and
come
all
up.
her stuff will pop
all
right
my
up.
stuff will come up, yes.
Okay,
that's
so
it.
now that we got that out the way, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, if you had the opportunity to work with someone right now, who would that be?
Wow. Who would that be?
Start with
Pharrell.
right. I was about to say
Okay.
start with producers, but you went straight
Pharrell.
there, Pharrell.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pharrell.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm doing a show called Sisterhood. Well, it was called Sisterhood Experience. Now it's called Sisters Experience.
Okay.
And we about to have me, Denise Williams, hopefully Angela Winbush,
Okay.
hopefully Cheryl Lynn, and my girl Mickey Howard.
Whoa,
And,
voices for
yeah,
real.
I think we're going to be at BB King's on April 29th, so you're going to be hearing about that show.
Okay.
But if I had my druthers, I would like to do something with me, Fantasia, Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So it's like you can show that what I do stands up with what they do.
Okay.
And we don't get those kind of opportunities that much.
Okay.
So I would really love to do something like that.
So to do a song or an album with them?
A song, at least a song.
At least a song.
At least a song.
Something like how Mary and Kelly Price and Faith did. Something
I
like that.
love Kelly and Faith. They just said hi to me. Hey, girls. I'll get y'all on the next one because I'm going to have Kelly on my sister's experience, too.
Right.
Those are my girls. I love them. Yeah.
Right.
But, yeah, I would like to do something like that so you can show that, you know, what's up here now is standing. You know, even Nicki Minaj. You know,
okay.
I wouldn't mind singing on something and then she rapping, so you can see like. I'm not saying that she can't sing because, you know, she's a sing rapper. That's what she calls herself.
Okay.
But she ain't singing no vocals like Melissa Morgan.
No, she's not.
You know what I'm saying? She know that, and I know that. And I met her too. And you know that. And that ain't taking nothing away from no
her,
one.
right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But let's put them two together on the same platform and show how you can blow up. You know? So you help me, I help you. And then the young can see that what I'm doing is still viable, you know, and then my people can see that what she's doing is still viable, you know, and when we come together, it's like explosion. Right. Yeah, so I would love to do something like that.
That'd be dope. That
would definitely be dope.
Now, being that you said, now, what male artists would you know, if you had the opportunity to work with, who would you like to work with?
Like I said, I like Ro James. I really like what he's doing. But, you know, I'm old school, you know. I would have to get it with R. Kelly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have to come on, let's throw these vocals down, Negro. Let's go.
Let's make that happen.
Make that happen, yeah.
How do you feel about like Jaheim?
I love Jaheim. I've done several shows with him, and we talked about doing things together, but that would be nice. Yeah, I like Jaheim. Yeah.
Now, in those kind of conversations, when y'all say, you know, let's do something together, is it a schedule thing? Because everything right now is like, so we can shoot this over there, you can get that done, shoot that over there, we get that done, or is it a vibe you like to have in the studio?
You know, when people say, oh, we're going to do something, it's just a matter of committing to it.
Right.
And most people, even like they're doing a tribute to Prince at the Grammys, and you know, they're calling the PR people to see if I could be a part of it, and most likely I probably won't because I'm not in the top 10. And that's what the Grammys are looking for. The most popular, blah blah blah. But you know, they'll probably have me walk the red carpet and talk about it.
Okay.
You know, but Bruno Mars and this one and that one is doing it. So it's more important for them to have them doing it, you know. As
opposed to the people who was really there with them.
Right.
And that can really bring it across.
Yeah. It was really, I mean, you wouldn't believe they went on a warpath on social media about me not being on the BET Prince tribute, you know, tribute and Soul Train and stuff. They went on a warpath, so much so that the Apollo Theater called me and said, you know, well, BET might not acknowledge you, but will you come and sing at his Walk of Fame for the Apollo? You know, and I did that, and I'm telling you, I got more press than a Law Loud. So it's just about, you know, who's going to acknowledge you.
And it was just you.
Yeah, who's going to acknowledge you and give you your props. And if they don't give me my props, then I got to keep on moving.
But you're going to get them anyway, though.
I'm going to get them anyway.
And where they count at. You know what I'm saying? Because Apollo is historic all in itself.
All in itself. You can go on my page. I mean, go on the internet and just go Melissa Morgan Prince Walk of Fame, and I mean just like pages and pages and pages of me in that purple dress comes up. So you know, it works itself out. You know, I don't trip about people wanting, you know, the most popular thing because of sponsors and this and that. I ain't never got into that, and I ain't never got into you got to give me this because of who I am. As long as I know who I am and my fans know who I am, I'm gonna be all right.
Yes, yeah. And that's what keeps you moving forward and having that. Now besides the sisters, what else are you doing?
Oh my gosh, let's see. I got the sisters. I got shows coming up all over the place. Columbia, South Carolina. I got shows coming up with Lenny Williams in May. Oh, just all kind of stuff. So just like I said, go on my social media and all that stuff. It just start pouring down. You know. you can see what's going on. I do these things called Melissa Fruit Sticks. It's like edible arrangements.
Okay.
You know? I crochet. I'm starting my own crochet line.
Crafty.
Yeah. You know, I want to do a magazine soon.
Okay.
You know, so and I'm going to be on the cover of Intrigue magazine for February.
Okay,
which
nice.
is hot. So you know.
You're working.
I do what I do. I do what I do. Y'all,
when you can do what you do it.
When I can do what I do. You know.
Man, it's definitely
gotta have that hustle.
Yeah.
Especially
got to have it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, how else will you be able to survive in this game now?
Right.
You have to be on top.
You got to be on top.
And social media is so quick now.
It is so. I mean, my friend, if you got your social media together, my friend is hooking up my social media where we about to do, you know, when they advertise on there, you get paid and stuff. There's so, you know, you can make money off of that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a lot of ways of doing it.
It's not a lot,
now.
but when you start getting $250, $300, you know, every week, you know, it starts adding up.
Yeah, it do add up.
Yeah.
That's just a little bit of change. You go to the mailbox and pick that thing up every now and again.
That's right. YouTube, all that stuff. So we getting all that stuff straight because you can make $20,000-$30,000 every 3 or 4 months on YouTube if you do it right.
If you do it right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
See jewelry. She dropping jewels out of pocket. I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna pick them up.
And I tell people, you know, even like the Patti LaBelle's and stuff like that. Oh, girl, I don't go. I got somebody else doing that. Girl, you better go in there and get that money. You be up there selling them pies. You better be on YouTube making that money.
Yeah, because
selling your
Walmart
music.
definitely took full advantage of that situation.
Oh, they did.
Oh God.
Yeah, and that guy.
Oh
you know?
yeah,
you know.
Patty's Pie.
Yeah, the Patty, and he went viral.
Yeah.
And it's like, thank you.
Yeah, but let me tell you what's so funny when we was out.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Patty, that wasn't her.
What, the guy?
Those pies?
Those pies was hers.
They did. They used the name.
But wait, let me tell you, when I was in Europe touring with her, we at Wembley Arena, you know, and I go to her and say, Patty, okay, you got to make sure I get a pie. She said, girl, I can't even get a pie myself. I can't find no sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes was sold out across the country.
Yeah, you couldn't get them nowhere.
You couldn't get no sweet potatoes. She said, girl, we can't find no sweet potatoes nowhere. You know, and it took like a month for them to, you know,
even get patties.
Yeah, there was a Patty's Pie
sold out everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
And I actually went to South Carolina, you know, because I got a place there, and I found her pie. So I tried to do like one of these. I was like, Patty, I got your pie, girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If only you knew, you know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's awesome, to be able to do that. And that guy really.
Oh gosh.
It was crazy how he did his, and it was memed and kept going and stuff going and kept going.
And then Patty grabbed them
That
and
right.
they did stuff, and I was like, I thought I was supposed to be a guest on her show.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
How did that go down that way?
It's all
like
good.
that.
All
Now, some of the
good.
things you've been traveling, you've been touring. What would be a story that you could share with us that was from a time like a funny, a memorable story, maybe with Shaka or Melba or Patty, or it's so many. I could just keep going.
One
Luther,
that's not on like one of the shows though.
you know.
Huh?
An exclusive.
An exclusive one of
Yeah.
the shows. Oh, I gotta think about that.
You gotta
y'all.
think about that.
Yeah,
It's so
gotta
many.
think
I know
about
it's a
that.
lot
Let me
though.
think about that when I come.
Do you have any Prince stories?
The only Prince story that I have, yeah, you know what? That's a funny one. The last time I seen him, because we needed to get approval for Unsung,
Okay.
and he had to approve it, and it took me like a year to find him because he had fired everyone. So you know, I couldn't find the lawyer, couldn't find the manager, couldn't find no one.
I'm done.
Yeah, so I'm like, there's 6 months, and so everybody is on pins and needles. They editing Unsung. They're like, we still need that approval from Prince. You ain't got none. I'm talking to people that used to be in R&B divas. They
Right.
can't find him. So my friend, out of nowhere, DJ Hollywood says, you know, he calls me up and he says, Melissa, I was just hanging out in Connecticut with Prince for New Year's Eve, and all his people was there, and they're looking for you. And I said, really? I'm looking for them because I need to get the approval, you
Right.
know, for Unsung. So he
Right.
says, well, here's the number, the manager's number. He calls me up. He says, no problem. He's from London. He says, no problem, Melissa. We got you. But we're looking for you because we want you to do a comedy, you know, it's called Jokes and Jams comedy thing,
Okay.
you know, across the country.
Right.
I says, okay, you know, I'll do that, but you get the approval. They got the approval from Prince, and he says, you know, anytime you need approval, just call me. This is when he
Right.
was alive. And then they had a party for him down on 14th Street.
Okay.
So they said, we want you to come to the party because
Right.
this is, you know, he's going to be there and he's showcasing his new artist. So I go to the party, you know, and, you know, we're eating fabulous. And like, okay, when is Prince coming? So they taking all the pictures because, you know, he's Jehovah's Witness now. So they taking all the pictures and have any suggestive stuff and they turning it around,
Right.
turn around. So then he walks in. And it's like, be still, don't move, don't do nothing. So we be still, and then
The
he
mannequin
disappears.
challenge.
And then they go, okay, Melissa, come upstairs. He wants to see you, right? So I run upstairs to the DJ booth, you know, and I hadn't seen him in a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now he's got I hadn't seen him in a while. So I actually walk up in the DJ booth, and he's standing in front of me, and I don't know it. So I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him, and I go, ah! He goes, ah! I go, it's you! Oh my God! It's you! You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
that
because
was
you could
brilliant.
change this look.
Yeah, and he just died laughing. He just laughed so hard. Oh God, we must have laughed for about 10 minutes. It was like, oh man, you scared? I had a heart attack. You know, come on, don't do that to me. But he still wouldn't take a picture. But I mean, that was just
Right.
a wonderful moment. Yeah.
Oh man, Prince, that's definitely another one of the
Yeah.
icon brothers that's gone
Yeah.
too soon. You know,
Yeah.
Man.
and
Yeah.
wish they still could be here, man. But it's so much that they left behind.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That won't see.
Prince is another
know.
one that did his business right.
Oh, he did his stuff
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
ain't
what
touching his
it was so
masters.
strange to me. You know, we love him to death, but I also tell people, you know, go to the doctor and take care of yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, unfortunately for him, they had told him he was not well and he should stay in the hospital.
Right.
But, you know, because they couldn't get a room with him by himself, he checked himself out.
Right.
You know, and he's like, I got a big party at Paisley,
Right.
you know, park. And,
I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be
Feeling
all
right.
right. And, you know, like 2 days later, he was gone. So,
Right.
you know, take care of yourself, too.
Yeah, definitely take care
You
of
go
yourself.
get your checkups, you know.
Right.
See anything, go get it checked out, you know.
Don't be so, because that is
Yeah.
a bad thing. We get nervous. We see things, don't want to check it out. Like,
Yeah.
well,
And
it
we-
don't
especially
immediately
men.
hurt.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
be like, yo, nah, we good.
You know black people
I
put
rub some dirt
put
on
some
that.
lard on it.
Yeah. Put a tuss
So
in
close
that.
your
Let's go
eyes
on
and
it.
turn around twice and count to 10 backwards.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
Drink some tea, you'll
Drink
be
some
good.
tea.
Meanwhile, something is growing on your back.
They
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
put some sardine juice on it. They're gonna go down. Gonna take the soy. They're gonna take. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go to the doctor, man.
yeah, it's-
I mean,
definitely
I
take
don't
care
like
of
to go to
yourself.
the doctor either, but it's like, you know, I'm going to go to the dentist and I'm going to get myself checked out at least
Right.
once a year. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
got
saying?
to at least
Make
do
sure
that.
You
And
know.
I want to just let my Jamaicans know and West Indians know that, look, honey, lime, and rum is not the cure for everything, yo.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
not.
not.
It's not. Listen.
Even though tea tree oil
Tea
is.
tree oil, right. Seems to be like that is for everything.
Tea tree
Tea tree
oil
oil.
is a cure for everything.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Yeah, man. But you know, you got to definitely take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be. You know, I've lost a couple of friends of mine, and you know.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's like, you know, it's so quick, and there's, you know, heart attacks, there's different things that's happening. And
Yeah.
we're not, you know, really paying attention to a lot of the food that we're eating because we've come up on this particular food.
Right.
Whereas our elders were living a lot longer, and now we're dying a lot sooner because the food are different and
It's
how
processed. We just talked
processed,
about it. It's
yeah.
processed different. When you know, a lot of people that was eating meat and all that stuff, our elders that lasted until they was 100 years old and stuff like that, they was killing that stuff and doing it themselves.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Fresh,
saying?
right.
Yes.
You know, and they knew how to do that, cure that meat and smoke that meat and all that
Right.
stuff.
Get that
you know,
game out of it.
now we don't know what we getting. You know,
Definitely don't know
We don't
yet.
know what we getting.
You go and
So-
try to do seafood, that ain't right. all the
China's
time.
sending over fake eggs now.
Fake
Okay.
eggs.
Fake eggs.
eggs. Eggs.
Really?
Eggs.
I don't. Let me tell you something. I try not to eat nothing from China.
Yeah, because they
You
don't
know,
have no.
that
They killing them
tilapia, that
Don't-
basa, that I don't eat garlic from China. Anything
Right.
that says China, I try to stay away from it.
Yeah,
you know,
because they
but-
making cabbage and all kinds
yeah,
of stuff.
they send in all kind of crazy processed, you know.
I try to tell people all the time, do not touch that tilapia. Do not
Don't-
put that near me. I don't
They
want
they
it.
trying to say that tilapia came from Africa and blah blah.
No.
I'm like, it might have, but all I see is farm raised now in
Right,
China,
Right.
and that basa. And, leave that stuff
That
alone.
fake
y'all.
catfish.
Yeah, fake catfish.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're all bottom feeders.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You know,
yeah.
so you have to kind of like.
You gotta
ugh,
be careful. Gotta be careful.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You gotta be careful with some of the stuff that you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because if you're not, you know, I was just watching something on TV. It's a weird story. I don't really want to go into it.
Yeah,
Had me
don't
looking
make
at-
me throw up now.
Yeah, exactly. No, because it was
freak me
it
out,
was
but it's
about
crazy.
you know like seafood. It was you know they were farming chickens and the stuff was leaking in seepage to the
Yeah,
ground and got into the bay, into the water, and then everybody it was a virus and it was this bacteria
Oh,
that changed into something else and it just got really weird.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
but it's stuff that
it
can
takes
happen.
That. Yeah. Yeah.
understand what I'm
because
saying?
They
It's
got
not
it
far-fetched.
right next to each other, and they're mass marketing it
Right.
to make money. And
And waste.
unfortunately, they're selling it to you know.
And then they're not getting rid
to
of
the
the waste
minority
properly.
areas. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that
Yeah.
stuff, you know, has some place to need to go. But man.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here with Lisa Morgan.
I got the creepy
for you.
crawly.
Yeah, I had to switch it up for a minute.
How about those Knicks?
Like, what's going on, man? Right now, I think I just have some water
Water and
some crackers or something.
You're
or
looking
fruit.
at your water funny. Like,
Yeah, like what's right. Anything that's not.
God.
Word,
it
is this
has-
Chinese water?
Yeah.
What kind of water is this?
Faucet.
Yeah, they talking about Poland Springs. Which Poland?
Child, don't even get me started with one of them that they said the factory was in the parking lot. Okay, filtering the water in the parking lot.
Right in the parking
Okay,
lot.
uh-huh.
Straining it right here and
Yeah.
just putting the top on it.
I got a question for you. You got the we got Obama. He just left, out of office now.
Right.
We have our new president. What do you have any concerns right now with the way things are? And
You know what? I'm not going to talk about Trump because I've met Trump a couple of times because I used to go to all the fights and everything
Right.
with Mike Tyson and all of them. I used to follow them around. And so, I was able to meet Trump with,
Right.
Reverend Al Sharpton a couple of times. And,
Right.
and I didn't see him doing anything wrong. If you wanted to make money and he was offering it at his place,
Right.
they was running with it.
Right, right, right.
And that's what they was doing.
It was business at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
Here is my thought, and it's very hard because all of my friends and stuff, they have their opinion. Here is my thought on the whole Trump presidency and everything. I don't care who the president is. We are Americans.
That's all I'm saying.
We are Americans, and we have to somehow help this man be the best that he could be. If he said some things that are awful, we have to, say, okay, make sure he don't say that stuff. But somehow, out of all of this with Hillary and everything, every Democratic across this country just knew she was going to win. Somehow, she didn't win.
Right.
She didn't win. So some people in America, somebody across all of America spoke, and even with the electoral votes, said, this is who it's going to be.
Right.
So if it's who he's going to be, we can't be protesting and fighting and talking about we going to hurt the man and carrying on and we running out of America because he's the president.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, we don't have to agree on everything, but there's a certain way to not agree.
Right.
We have to, agree
That
to
is
not
our
agree.
history,
You know what
though.
I'm saying? America, the inauguration is not about Trump. America started that.
Right.
This has been going on for centuries. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how you going to bash the inauguration because it's him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we voted for him. Maybe you didn't vote for him, but
Right.
somehow we have to find a way
have to
to
accept it.
agree to disagree,
Right.
and help this man, because we do not want with what's going on with ISIS and what's going on with immigration and what's
Right.
going on with Russia and what's going on with all
China
these
and all
other
these
foreign
other-
countries,
yeah.
to find out that we are that separated and we have that much discord here with the person who we're saying is the head
Of state.
of
The
our
United States,
country.
right.
If there's turmoil there, you know what I'm saying, then they're gonna come in and try to take over.
Right.
And that we can't have, whether it's Trump, and whether it's me, whether it's Obama.
Because you have to remember, there was people feeling the same way about Obama.
Yeah,
We just
exactly.
didn't feel that way
Right.
because that was the president that we wanted.
Whoever it is,
Right.
we have to give him the support that he needs to be the best that he can be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if he fails after that, in 4 years, he's going to be gone anyway if
Right.
he fails. Because
Right.
we're going to get him out of there.
And people don't realize too, if he fails,
We
we
fail.
fail.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a
and
good
so that's
thing.
what I'm saying. I ain't no, the race. Look, this man is not going to turn around gay rights that quickly.
Yeah, right.
He ain't going to turn around Obamacare that quickly.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it takes votes. He's got to get 60%
Of the House.
Of the
But
House.
see,
You
now
know,
that's
to
the
get it.
scary thing is that everything is Republican.
But all Republicans don't agree.
Don't agree with
They
him.
don't agree.
Yeah.
You have some Republicans voting
Right.
for Democratic
That's right.
laws as
So-
well.
so we have to
it's
watch
all
this
you have to
play
watch
out.
the process.
You know what I'm saying?
And
But
you
we
have to
can't-
also remember we've always been faced with adversity.
Always.
All our history. So this sitting,
And this is what scares me about black people, because we have been in his seat and we're trying to say that we're better than that, but now we treat him like they treated us.
right,
And that's wrong.
and that's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. Now we boycotting and we fighting and we, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Right.
wait a minute now. Did King tell us not to? Now we're going back. We're regressing
Yeah.
past what King
We-
built.
Yeah, trying to go to Ghana
Like
segregation again.
Yeah.
They were giving Steve Harvey hell.
How you gonna?
And that
Yeah.
threw me for a loop. Like I got into a whole argument on the Facebook thing. I had to get off it. I said,
Yeah.
why are you calling this man? What did Steve Harvey do but try to help?
They look past the fact that before he said too many words that I was invited by both
Right.
transition teams
By both.
and at the duty to my current president to make the transition for the future president
Yeah.
smooth.
Right.
Now, if they was up
I
to
loved it.
us talking about whatever it is, you have to be able to have some kind of dialogue.
You have to. We're gonna have to talk
You're
to
gonna
this
have to
man.
talk to
We're
him.
gonna somebody like
Or
a Steve
somebody.
Harvey or somebody. They're gonna have to go up in there and say, "You can't do what you did."
Now,
You know
not
what
to
I'm
say
saying?
that they could go up there and they're gonna part the Red Sea,
No.
but
no.
if you engage in some kind of a conversation,
Somebody gotta be
it
talking
has
to
be,
somebody.
If it's
Right.
black and white, like how we're portraying it to
Yeah.
be, there must be a gray area.
Right. Somebody got to talk to somebody.
Somebody
And that's
gotta,
all I'm
you
saying.
know.
And I don't agree with everything.
No.
But I'll be damned if
Right.
I'm going to be an American and not watch what's going on in America. You talking about boycott, watching the inauguration.
Right.
And thank God, I watched it. They was up there protesting, and
Acting
I thought we
out,
was
right.
back in Selma.
Yeah, that's what it was looking like.
They
They broke
was
up
spraying
Starbucks.
Waters. They was
Right.
spraying water on them today.
And it wasn't
They was-
even just it was the white
It
folk.
wasn't white. They was
white folk was
gassing
getting-
them with gas bombs. They was beating them with batons. I said, wait a minute, is this Selma
Right, it
all
was
over
crazy.
again? You know
It's
what
scary.
I'm saying? We
It
have
was
to
scary.
still we
It was-
can't promote this. We
Exactly.
can't let other people see America acting like this. We can't do it. It's
Yeah,
gotta
because it's
stop.
starting to look like those other countries.
Yeah, we gotta stop. And believe you me, they over there planning and plotting
And they
and
laughing.
scheming
They
and
laughing.
and say, you know what? We've been waiting. This is a perfect time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because the
Look at them.
the build to destroy, man, divide and conquer.
Yeah.
You know
Look
what I'm saying?
at
And
them.
that's what's going on right
Yeah.
now because it's nobody listen, man. I mean, this is just my own point of view.
Mm-hmm.
When you did that whole presidency thing, that's just votes and all of that. That's just something they do.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna get back to my point. We have a caller on the line.
Oh.
Caller, you're live on the air with For You Radio. Who we have on the line?
This is Timothy Beal. How are you?
This is who? I'm sorry.
Timothy Beal.
Timothy Bill. How are you, sir? How you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm fine. We have none other than Melissa Morgan in the building. She's in studio with us. Say hello.
Right on, right on. How are you guys?
We're doing well. We're doing well.
Did you have a question for the guest?
I'm just calling in to try to win some tickets.
Are you trying? Well, see,
Tickets to
you
the
have to.
comedy show.
Okay, the tickets to the comedy show. Okay, so
Yes.
let me ask you a question. Are you a fan of Miss Melissa Morgan?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. In order to win 2 tickets to the comedy show, you have to answer this question correctly. I'm gonna kind of make it. I'm gonna see if I can make it a little easier for you. What was her first? We spoke about this. First record to hit the airwaves with her voice on it.
Well, how many choices do I get?
1. 1 song.
For first record or first song?
First song to hit the radio with her lead vocals on it.
Okay.
Tick, tick, tick,
Tick,
tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick. All right, we're about to drop the bomb. You can't stay too long, buddy. We got other callers calling.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, we got to go to the next caller. Well, you got to know that.
Do me, baby.
All right, now and that's wrong too.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling, though.
Thank you.
All right, Brian, you got it.
Yeah, he was on there. Next call.
You got to get faster phone
This
service,
is the
bro.
next caller. Caller,
Hello?
you're live on the
Yes.
air before you radio. Who we have on the line?
My name is Robert.
Robert, where you calling from, Robert?
I'm calling from California.
Hey, Robert in
Cali.
California. We have Melissa Morgan in studio.
Hi,
Hi.
Robert.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Now, are you calling for those tickets or you just calling to say hello?
Well, how about both? I'm calling to say hello and those tickets.
Oh, okay.
Well,
All
so
right.
is he going to be in New Jersey, though? Because those
Yeah, those
are in
tickets is for New Jersey. Are you
Yeah.
going to be in New
I'm
Jersey?
I'm from New Jersey. I'm gonna be in New Jersey on Wednesday.
Oh,
okay, all right, all right.
Yeah, well, it's January 29th. How long are you going to be here?
I'm gonna be there for about a week, so it all works out.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So then you're now the new contestant on the Melissa is Right. Now we're going to say, should we pose the same question? Because I think that's
No,
a
we
pretty
give
good
it
one.
Okay,
No,
you know
we did
what?
different one.
I got another one. I did a duet with a gentleman, and it was a #1 song. Do you know the name of the song and the gentleman that I did it with? Either one will do.
The name of the song and the gentleman you did it with.
Either one. Yeah,
Ooh.
#1 song.
Okay,
Number
you
one
got
song.
You get on.
5
come on.
seconds.
Get on your phone quick, Melissa Morgan.
4.
Duet. Hurry up.
Spell your last
3.
name.
Well, you know what?
M-O-R-G.
He sound young. I don't know if
He's
that's
a-
he sound.
All right, we
real
got to
young.
let you go, boss. You took too long. You see, y'all calling up. Y'all supposed to be on your job, man.
You better
You
have
got to know
Melissa
all the
Morgan on your
right.
Google. Have Melissa Morgan on your Google so you can answer it. Do it now, y'all, before you call
before
in.
you call in, because we're not wasting time.
Can we ask him another question?
No, he's gone
He's
already.
gone?
It's over. It's
Oh,
gone.
it's like that.
Oh no, somebody's there. Who's there?
The same person.
It's over. It's over. It's over. We would have did it, but it's over. Y'all call up. You have to have the Wikipedia,
Yes,
your Google.
Get your
something.
joint
Get it
lit.
together.
something. Come
And you
on.
better
Talk to
spell it
your
right.
aunts, your
It's all
uncles,
right.
somebody.
I ain't offended. Do what you need to do because I'm thankful that I'm on there and the information is on there.
Right,
So,
it's definitely
yeah.
on there.
yeah.
So what I was saying was, I don't think that when the presidents are coming in, and I thank God that my children were born in that era to be able to see that we did have a black president, which
Oh, wasn't that
will,
wonderful?
you know,
This
be
is
able to
8
give
years
them
of-
something,
yes, of
you
bliss.
know, strive for. But at the same time, what I also say is, you know, it affects us. But like I said, we've always been on the odd,
Yes.
wanting to get in somewhere where they really don't want us in at. So with this whole Trump thing, it didn't so much like, whoa, my God, for me.
Right.
Because you have to be optimistic
Yeah.
Because to be optimistic is what got a lot of us through all the rest of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell
Having
you.
some hope, a little bit of faith, a whole lot of prayer.
But
you know?
let me tell you, and please remember what you're going to say. 2 days before the election, I went to Rhode Island.
Mhm.
And as we was driving to Rhode Island from Queens, you know, when we got up in Rhode Island, we started seeing all these billboards. Trump pins.
Yeah.
Trump pins
Pence,
on
right.
all the houses,
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
Middle America. All we said, wait a minute. We didn't see all that in New York.
No.
The day of the election, because I actually drove from Queens, New York
Mhm.
to Aiken, South Carolina. And we went through 95 and we went through 85. We was all up in Perryville, you know, Maryland, Virginia, all that stuff. Trump, Pence, big signs, all up in this little middle America that Hillary
Did not even touch.
didn't even touch. And when they started that election, that's what we started seeing. First it was Hillary, and then all the
Trump
middle
ads.
America, working class, you know what I'm saying? All
The
all
good
of
old
them,
boys.
the good old boys started voting. You know, it started voting, and then we started saying, oh my goodness, wait a minute. He won in South Carolina. He won in North Carolina.
'Cause, see, he's a
He won in-
strategist.
yeah. They
So they strategically
Strategically-
placed him in those small rural
they-
areas
that's what they
that
did.
always
Like, look
get
where-
looked over.
Where
Yeah.
Hillary
Always
was
get
supposed to
looked
be.
over.
Look
And those are the states that win.
Killed her.
Hillary chose this time because she had did that the first time, and she had won in Wisconsin and all that. She had did that the first time, but because she did it the first time,
She
and she won. You know what I'm saying? She won them over, and she didn't win the president. She was like, I don't need to go there.
Not good.
And so
not
then
good.
she did, you know, Los Angeles, New York,
Tried to get the big
celebrities,
markets.
the celebrities,
Yeah,
and
let's
it's
go.
like this. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. We'll get back to that.
Carly,
Okay.
you're live on the air before you radio. Who we have on the line?
Mac 4.
Mac
Oh,
Ford.
Mac Ford. Is that my guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, these are my boys. They're a group.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
yes,
Mac
these are my
Ford.
boys. How y'all doing?
We're good. How you doing, Miss Morgan?
I'm fine, baby cakes. How are y'all doing? These are my little boys here.
They sound like some very
Yes.
smart young men.
Thank you.
Now,
We just got done rehearsing.
What kind of
Oh.
music is it that y'all do?
Say it again.
What type of music it is that y'all do?
We do old school R&B with our Mac 4 flavor into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mac Ford
They're gonna-
flavor.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna be like new edition now.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need, listen, I'm gonna
How
need some
many
of
of
that
them are
music.
there? How many other?
Four.
It's 4 of them.
Uh-huh,
Okay. Mac Ford. Okay, fellas. Y'all checking in with the queen, huh?
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well,
We
well,
love you.
I love you too. Thanks so much for calling in. Now we can't give them tickets; they too young.
Yeah. I think they were just calling in and saying, ah.
I think they sound extra respectful too, like they from
I
the south.
love them. I love them. Yeah. So what we gonna
We
do?
love you too.
Thank you. And what we gonna do? We gotta have
Baltimore.
them come on the show.
Okay.
Okay,
That'll
we'll
work.
do that. We'll have
That
them come on
definitely
the show
work.
when they have a show coming up.
Right.
Have them come on the show and talk.
They-
to
We
us.
would
They're from
love
Baltimore?
that. So y'all
Yeah.
hear that, right, guys? Y'all are welcome
Oh.
up to the station.
Yeah.
They sound like they're from Baltimore.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Love you. Tell your parents I said hi. See you later.
Yes, ma'am. Love you.
Isn't that great?
Right, that's dope. Give them a round of applause there, man. They still working hard.
Yeah.
They in the
Now, are they from
studio.
are they from Baltimore?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just wanted to know if I heard that accent right.
Yeah, those are my boys. Yeah.
I heard from the act when they
And
said
you
chew.
can follow them on Facebook, Mac4, and
Chew.
all the social media.
So it's MacFord?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Mac Ford. I
F-O-R.
checked that out. F-O-R.
Yeah, Mac4.
Mac 4.
Yeah.
Oh, F-O-R. Mac 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
the number 4.
The number
Yeah.
4.
I'm gonna need some new music from them. Actually, I'm gonna need music from your new music, their
Yes.
new music.
Yeah, we're gonna get to
I had a song out last year called So Good. I'm going to send that to you. We did a
Please.
video and everything. You can
You
go
can't
on
pull it
YouTube
up, no?
and check it out. You should be able to on
Yeah,
YouTube.
YouTube. Can we pull that up,
Uh-huh.
Cruz?
Yep. You're going to
Yeah.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we
did
gonna
the
play
video
that
in Las
video.
Vegas. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We gonna, as soon as Cruz be able to pull that up, he's
Yeah.
gonna play that. We gonna,
Uh-huh.
play that video,
Yeah,
man.
go
You
on
know,
YouTube, Melissa Morgan, So Good.
so good.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I don't know, but I'm just sitting here. I know my.
But it's hot up in
Yeah,
here.
I don't know. We over here with the air conditioner. I thought, we was getting it popping a little bit. We're gonna bring it down. It's on 81, I think.
It's hot.
Oh yeah, you need to get that. I'll be over here.
Yeah, I'm starting. Yeah, it's the lights as well helping us out.
Yeah, it's really
with the
nice.
sweating and the getting hot up in here like that. But
Hard work.
it's hard work, man. It's definitely hard work. Now your new music. Who are you working with now?
Right now I'm writing. I'm working with some people from Austin, and the record company is sending me stuff. So,
Okay.
just some new cats. No
Who you
one yet.
signed with now?
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra. Okay.
Yeah, and they based out of Los Angeles, and
Okay.
they're very excited. They actually have 2 nominations for the Grammy this year. I think Carly Simon and some other people.
Okay.
And I met them basically. If you go on iTunes, you'll see the stuff that I done. I did some Christmas songs with them.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
and they're the type of company that they do remixes of your
Okay.
songs for movies and commercials and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And now they're about to go mainstream
Right.
because they just, did a partnership with this company that does, selling music on the internet and all that stuff.
Okay.
So they're about to get their stuff popping. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because there's a certain method to making money
Right.
on the internet for these singles and stuff like that. It's a different type of promotion.
Right.
We have no record stores no more.
Yeah,
Can
there's
you
no
believe
no
that?
vinyls, like-
no
Crazy,
record stores.
right?
If you get in Walmart and Target, that's really about it. Maybe Best Buy.
Maybe Best Buy.
And that's it. So you have to, and now,
Okay.
yeah, and now the industry is incorporating your hits,
Right.
into the numbers for your gold and platinums and
Right.
stuff like
Right.
that.
The streams, right?
Yeah, because Chris Brown wasn't going gold and platinum forever.
Right.
And it's like we know he's
He's
getting played on the
right, right.
radio and people is buying his
He's
stuff. But they
streaming
was
it, right.
yeah, but SoundScan wasn't incorporating it, and the RIAA wasn't incorporating those hits in the numbers.
the
They was
numbers.
just doing the sales.
Right.
Now they got to incorporate
Right,
those
everything.
hits.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's done changed so much.
Yes. So this is good stuff. Yeah.
Okay, we got another caller. Caller, you live on the air with For You Radio. Who we have on the line?
Yes, hi. Good evening. This is Shelley from Bronx, New York. How are you?
Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly from Bronx, New York. How you doing?
I'm fantabulous. In spite of Inauguration Day today, I'm good.
Oh, man. Well, let's see if we can make your day a little brighter. We're in studio with Melissa Morgan.
Woo! Wow! Hey!
that's a real
Hey,
fan.
Melissa!
Hey, what's up, girl? That's a real fan right there.
Yeah. Now, we have 2 tickets to a comedy show in New Jersey, New Brunswick, on for the 29th. Would you be able to go and attend?
Oh, I will try to make it by plane or train or bus.
Well, we have 2 free tickets here if you can answer a question.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. We're going to answer something easy. I had a slow song called Do You Steal What?
Do you feel the... Oh, Melissa, do you feel the power? Do you feel the pain? Do you feel the love?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
man. This is hard.
This is hard, and and she gave you everything just now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Well,
didn't have my coffee.
oh, yeah. Good one. Good cleanup. Well, we appreciate you calling and showing some love and attempting to win the tickets.
Oh, next time.
Next
yeah,
time.
Oh, okay, well, thank you so much. I'll hold you to it. And, Melissa, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. We love you.
Thank you. We got to get
All
rid
right.
of these tickets.
We got
Take care.
Ryan.
Come on now. I'm trying to make it as
Simple as
possible.
possible. Yeah,
I got
you're
the
live
next
on the air
Okay, you
before
got the
you
next
radio.
one? Okay.
Who we have on the line?
I have a big Melissa Morgan fan.
Are you a fan for real? What's your name?
This is Kevin.
Okay, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Where you
I
from?
rocked with her in the military back in night. I bet you she don't even know who this is.
Okay.
But I rocked with her in the military. She got me through guard duty. So you can ask me any song you want because I know I lived with Melissa Morgan in the military.
Okay.
So now you could do it because
I
I want a real good question because now I want to know.
Okay.
I want to know if he really know.
All right. I've got a fast song, and it talks about paradise. What is the
Paradise, baby. Fool's paradise.
There you go.
We got a winner. We
Okay,
have
there you
a
go.
winner.
Cool. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible.
Now we have 2 tickets for you to attend a comedy show out in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Yes, and these comedians are going to be a part of the Musicomania.
Musicomania.
For the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana at the Hard Rock Cafe, June 22nd through the 25th. So go on my social media, and hopefully we'll see you in Dominican Republic as well. You know?
Right.
You want
You
those
still
2
there,
tickets?
Kev?
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to get your information, so therefore I can get those tickets to you, and then so just hold on for a moment, okay?
Not a problem.
All right, Kev. Thank
How
you.
you doing, Miss Melissa?
Thank
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Give me your love. Give me your love. Thank you. Real
Yeah,
bad.
much love, much love.
Mwah.
You got the video? All right. You got the video, Cruz? All right. Well,
We got one more caller.
all right. So let's do the caller real quick, and then we'll play the video. We're going to the video. Caller, you live on the air before you radio. Who we have on the line?
Misha?
Misha.
Yes.
Hi, Misha. Where you calling from?
New Jersey.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Good. We got somebody in Jersey now.
Uh-huh.
We are in studio with Miss Melissa Morgan.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Glad to hear you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
So we're going to ask you. You want to pose the question, or we going to let
You got
Hayes?
one? You
I
got
got
one?
All right. We're going to have our DJ ask you a question, and if you answer the question correctly, you win 2 tickets to the show this weekend. I mean, on the 29th.
On the 29th.
Okay.
Okay.
Melissa Morgan worked with a legendary artist by the name of Prince. What is the name of the song that they did?
That's easy. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God. What? Wow. That's real easy. Wow.
Really?
Girl, you gotta think of my hits. What's my hit? Come on. What's my hit,
Oh,
girl?
gosh.
See.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Do, boom, boom.
And you in New Jersey.
And you in New Jersey,
Wow.
man. Well, being that we getting close to the end of the show, are you feeling nice, Miss
Yes.
Melissa? Are you feeling nice?
Yeah. Well. The first word was called do. Do you know we?
You do me, baby.
There
Oh,
you go.
okay, all right.
Girl, I'm like, I know you know it.
Yes. And I'm sitting there, I know the song. I was just listening to it while the baby said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just drew a blank.
Do a blank. Okay, so hold on for a moment. We're gonna get you the ticket,
Yeah.
the information, so we can get you the tickets. But right now,
All right.
we're gonna go into the video.
Yeah.
What's the name of the video song?
It's called So Good.
So Good.
Yeah, me and a house guy named Lenny Fontana who works with D-Train. And we went in the studio and did this. And the video was done in Las Vegas. And it was a good song. You know, it was a good song. Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Miss Melissa Morgan's video.
Everlasting love is what I feel for you. Every day, every night, every minute, all I do is think of you. I would dream of meeting someone every night, every minute. All I do is think of you. Whenever you're not here, the heart just trembles with fear. Holding on to love so tight, it feels so good. Nobody made me feel the way you do. But this time it's right. So good, so good, so good, so good. Holding on to love so tight. But this time it's right. It feels.
Let me be your puppet on a string, baby.
Caller, you live on the air with For You Radio. Who we have on the line? Caller, you live on the air with For You Radio. Who we have on the line? Hello? Hello, caller? Hello? We find out you getting them, you making them nervous, Miss Melissa.
Oh, no.
You over there got them all nervous like, that's the do me baby lady. Man, one more time for the people that might have just been recently tuning in. Could you give them, man, listen, Melissa Morgan, Google her.
Yeah.
You can find her everywhere.
Yeah.
And definitely in Punta Cana.
Yep.
Coming up, that's in
June 27th. I give them the social media: Facebook, Melissa.Morgan2 with 1 S. Melissa Morgan fan page 1 S. Facebook. Twitter, Melissa Morgan 22, 1 S, 1 L, and Instagram, Melissa Morgan 1. You know, and I'm going to be in Punta Cana 22nd through the 25th at the Hard Rock Cafe for the Musicomania Festival. And you can go musicomania.com and find out all the information, and we're going to have a great time. Yeah.
Man, listen, y'all might want to be there.
Yes.
If y'all know like how I know. We got another one? All right, put the caller through.
Hello?
Caller, you live on the air before you radio. Who we have on the line?
Hey, how you doing? This is Dan Griffin.
This is Tim who? I'm sorry.
Dan Griffin.
Dan Burton. How you
Dan
doing?
Griffin.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
I have Melissa in the building, Melissa Morgan.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Now, are you going to be available to go to a show on the 29th in New Brunswick, New Jersey? A comedy show?
29th of January, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds great. God, I would love to see everybody.
All right, so listen, man, I have a question for you. Are you a Melissa Morgan fan? Do you know her work?
Absolutely.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so being that you're saying that you are a Melissa Morgan fan, right?
Get by your computer. Get by your computer. Google me.
Now he might be quicker. He might have Alexa on his what you call it,
Okay.
Fire Stick. Anyway, the first lead vocal song that ever hit the radio waves with her voice on it. What was the name of that song?
Wow, her first one.
You said you a fan.
I know, absolutely. Was Do You Still Love Me her first one, or was it Still in Love with You?
Those are good ones.
Those are good ones. They definitely
ones.
was on the radio.
That was actually
wasn't the first.
We might have to give him that one. 'Cause that one was a good one.
Right?
Those was good.
We're gonna give you this. It was a song called "Body to Body," but we're gonna give you the tickets anyway because you had a little catalog going on. But do you still love me or still in love with you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
Either or.
I know some songs about. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we'll give you a ticket for each song you said.
It was Body to Body. Keep in touch.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
Body
that's
to
what
body.
it was. Yes.
Yeah, that was the first one, I guess. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, but you did win, though. We're
gonna give you the tickets. Yeah.
We're going to give you the tickets, though, anyway, though.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you.
What I need for you to do is, I can make it easy for you, okay? I need for you, are you prepared? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Go to Facebook. Go to Facebook.
Okay.
And type in BASE.
I'm going to get a pen. And that's DASE.
Huh?
B like bass, like
baseball.
Yeah. Okay.
Apple.
Yeah, like base hit. Yeah, like BASE. Yeah.
Okay.
Still STILLWATR.
WHER.
WAT as in top.
Is it Stillwater?
Stillwater.
Okay, so
Like Stillwater's one deep.
Yes.
Stillwater's STILLWATER.
Stillwater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, base
Is it with an
filter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stillwaters. All right, now when you go to that one right there, tap on it and send a message with your name and say I'm the ticket winner, and I'll get your information there. Okay.
Base skill winner, and I'm Dan Griffin. Okay,
Dan
that's
Griffin.
perfect.
Right, that works out. It's so much easier. Get it right to you. I might be able to send you an email, and you can get your tickets that way.
Sounds good.
Thanks for calling in and being such a good sport, man.
Well, Lisa, thanks so much for everything you've done. Thank you. And thank you so much for everything you've done.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, well, he definitely, good night. He definitely had him a catalog ready, though. Is it, I could be right, but I could be wrong. So in case I'm wrong, I want to be right. So I make sure I cover all my bases tonight.
And he definitely did a good job. That's what's
he
up.
definitely has, he definitely called in. But that's cool. I mean, I know some other people going to call, but we're getting low on time, and you really hung out with us tonight.
I know y'all didn't feed me though. I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Somebody was supposed to be calling to some delivery or something.
I don't know what happened. What happened? What happened? What's going on? We working over here. What's going on? Like, we got to talk, man. You're doing something. Come on, man.
Oh,
you know what I'm
this
saying?
has been so much fun.
Yeah, it's been a blast,
Yes,
and we definitely
thank you.
enjoyed you for being here. And
Thank you for having me.
appreciate you with your insight on the game and
Yes,
the things, the
thank
new
you.
ways of doing things. And I hope that we can have you come back again when the rest of my whole team is here, because they
that'd be
definitely were on my line. Like, man.
Oh, that'd be
So,
nice. Yeah.
Because I know Keisha would
El
have
Sizzle,
loved.
El
to have
Sizzle,
been
what up,
here.
man? Keisha, what up? And listen, man, good luck to y'all tonight.
Yeah, they had on where most of my cast.
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
This is honey, I got too much hair for it to be hot up in here. This hair gotta breathe.
You gotta breathe now. You don't want to do all that now. You got to make sure it stays in a nice temperature. Make sure everything goes smooth. But I know we have you come back.
Yes,
you know,
I'd love to.
And hang out with us again. Because I know Keisha would have loved to have been here to see her. Keisha, my KK, I call her KK, Keisha Can. She's a sweetheart.
Be careful about that KK right about now.
Don't
Don't let me be the one to say. Don't let me be the one to say after that long conversation we had. Be careful. Keisha, you might want to change that.
No more Keisha Can. No more Keisha. Might have go KC.
KC.
Yeah, go KC.
That KK,
Keisha
you might want to.
You might want to switch that up.
Yeah.
And Levon, they're actually at an award show for urban web series.
Oh, wonderful!
And they are they have roles in a web series called Bum Rush. And there's a few others there that they're working on. I mean, as being honored as well, but they are a part of.
Cool.
JV,
I'm looking forward to going to the Grammys.
I know that's right.
Oh God, I'm so excited.
now going to the Grammys, I know you got to get your whole.
Yes, child.
Designer. Any designers want to hook up?
Well, you know what? I got a limited edition dress that I saw Marciano Guest.
Okay.
And it was like one. They put like one in each store, and I grabbed one. So I think that's what I'm gonna wear. I got my Christian Louboutins. You know,
okay, all right.
Yeah, my red bottoms.
Yeah, she got them things ready.
Yeah, one of a kind
Stepping.
of those. Yeah,
right.
you know,
one of one.
One of one, and
right.
so we fluff and we thinking about new hair and makeup and all that stuff.
Okay.
So We're ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She's definitely
yeah.
going to be on that red carpet.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
And she will be red carpet ready.
Yes,
Red
yes.
carpet.
So definitely follow me that day on the Grammys because I'm going to be going live and all
Right,
that stuff
right.
and taking pictures because, you know, those are once in a lifetime moments.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, and don't let me see Bruno Mars. I'm just telling you now, if I see Bruno Mars, I'm bum rushing him. I'm bum rushing him to get my picture.
Get your picture?
Yes, I'm bum
Bruno
rushing you,
Mars?
Bruno, to get my picture. You and Drake, I'm
Yeah,
doing it.
she coming to see you. That 24 karat better be
Yeah.
magic for real.
Yeah.
And she's going to get there.
And I want to see Layla Hathaway because she's a friend of mine and she's nominated. She did really good with Angel. And, you know, I want to see
She
her
didn't get a
and
lot
just
of
give her a
good
hug.
the recognition that she really should have gotten.
Honey, she nominated for a Grammy, and
Now.
I'm quite sure she's going to win. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because she won last year, so I'm quite sure she's going to
When
win.
it's
again.
time, yeah, that's going to be dope.
Yeah, so I'm just looking forward to seeing people I haven't seen. I think I'm going to be attending the Clive Davis party the night before. So
Okay.
just really good stuff.
Just rubbing some more elbow, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Well, people, it's been a pleasure. Round of applause for Miss Melissa Morgan.
Thank you.
I don't want to hold her too much longer because I don't want that, you know, the hunger strike to hit while we here. It done hit already. It's already on its way.
Grumbling.
Grumbling. So we going to let
Imagine
DJ
Melissa
Hands.
Morgan having a grumbling stomach.
Oh, my God. What kind of notes would that one be hitting?
I bet you even those notes sound good.
Oh,
sound
they do.
Uh-oh, watch out there now. I know people like, why y'all ain't get her to sing that? Listen to her music, man. It's just like
That's
they're
right.
alive.
It'll take 4 of her to be one of me.
Oh, man, classic.
Oh,
Another
man.
round of applause. Right. We'll be back, or we might not be back. DJ Hands, do your thing. We off this joint, man, and it's on you, man. Basic General, and I'm off.
Yes. It's that boy Sire the Goon. It's that In the Mix Radio for you radio show. Hey, let's go.
I said, I know I'm a youngin'. You can lie, but my style, you gotta love it. I'm so fly, like my swag on 100. Yeah, good. And when you see me, it's cool. I'm doing me, you should keep doing you. I'm so sorry, I can't play the fool. No, good. You play games, I made you see the exit. It's so lame, over you, I ain't stressing. And middle fingers to my haters and my exes. Yeah, good. Tell my real niggas, do you feel me? I'm getting loose, speak the truth, talking through this Hindi. I be feeling like the whole fucking room is spinning. Yeah, you know that hair is la 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 la. Gotta never stop. So let's just be real. Now I'm fly, I'm on top. Gotta never stop. So let's just be real. I said, you know I don't play around. I do your body right, I treat you like a playground. I lick my way up, then I kiss my way down. Yeah. So tell that nigga what it's hitting for. He ain't love you, but I love you unconditional. I treat your body like this bottle, girl, I sip it slow. Hold up. But he ain't flexing and he ain't really too stressing. He ain't talking nothing, that nigga just busy texting. I'm telling her he don't want it, he ain't ripping on his weapon. I do that nigga like a Nike check, I'ma check him. If he try to fly that shit with me, I'ma have to show that nigga what I do with this E. Put the D before that shit, I'ma leave him on green. You know that hair is la 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 la. Gotta never stop. So let's just be real. Now I'm fly, I'm on top. Gotta never stop. So let's just be real. Do we love you like me? No.
I'm looking at you and I swear it's been a long road. A great ass, a better mind, what a combo.
Yeah.
Be enough reason. Call you babe, that's only your title. Cause I don't need no more rivals. I put that on the Bible. I'ma lay it till my time's gone. You say you see a sign.
That boy top of the line. Hey!
Bossin', we be ballin', we play offense, caution, do not start shit, hit the all switch, saucin', money callin', the whole squalin', drugs on the table, chicken trappin' out the office. Is it real, son? Is it really real, son? Let me know it's real, son. If it's really real, really, son, I can feel, son. Load it up and kill some with the raw.
That New York talk. Boss is back, baby.
Secure the bag, be the focus.
Hey!
For the love of getting this bread, what we toast to. Learning on levels up, we was school. Taking time out to try to catch a win, be how you lose. Real money, LV,
value underrated. Like free advice from expensive conversations. Shitting on these niggas, how I'm coming through. If for nothing else to show them, I do a number 2. When the players are self-made, every loss is a victory game. Wrong plays, right moves, make it harder to gauge. Like when Ghost kill Roller, you just charge it to the game like fuck it. Say a prayer for the situation. Then it's back to the paper in these situations. Stay down till you way up. It's how the thugs get motivated in these situations. Pictures painted with the flow show. OT, I fell in love with the cocoa. Talking money, what we doing for these grams. So to us, just doing it for the gram, for the hoes, bro.
Bossin', we be ballin', we play offense. Caution, do not start you. Hit the all switch, saucin', money callin', the whole swallin'. Drugs on the table, you getting trapped out the office. Is it real, son? Is it really real, son? Let me know it's real, son. If it's really real, really, son. I can feel, son. Load it up and kill some. With a raw deal, son, if it's really real, yeah.
Come on. Boy, different be the usual. Get in your bag, not your feelings, what we grown to do. Mob ties taught us slacking wasn't suitable. No days off, asleep, you get at your funeral. Seeing the mind frame of how they viewing you. Let me know these niggas ain't seeing me. Never been nothing like the typical, stunting on them conceitedly. No fucks given was consensual, seemingly. I was being slighted on mentions of who the nicest. Flows I recited, the money talking was priceless. Underground king, be what the streets say. Everywhere you go, like a nigga from BK. They say the darkest nights make the brightest stars. And bitches still love the niggas with the flyest cars. Some shit just ain't gon' change. Lame niggas with money is still lame, for real.
Bossin', we be ballin', we play offense. Caution, do not start you. Hit the all switch, saucin', money callin', the whole swallin'. Drugs on the table, you getting trapped out the office. Is it real, son? Is it really real, son? Let me know it's real, son. If it's really real, really, son. I can feel, son. Load it up and kill some with a raw deal, son. If it's really real, yeah.